Hey, Genki Call here with Raid Boss for October 1st, 2021 for the weekend of. And today and this weekend we are fighting Fiery Zuul'Goth, Elder God of Fire. I am going to take you into the shop and show you we have a brand new weapon. I think it's brand new anyway. So for getting to the third tier here, you will get the Ginormous Cleaver. And let me show you what it does. I think I'm going to use this weapon a little later on. Ginormous. So, damage to an enemy boosted by Storm that was a blooper. Whee! Damage to an enemy boosted by why can't I say Stormheim? Stormheim allies. Then create a mix of 6 blue and yellow gems for each Stormheim ally. What? Okay, well, I'm going to leave the bloopers in because hopefully you'll laugh at me. That'll be fun. Anyway, this will be your entire team, assuming that you are using... Oh, what is the class for Stormheim? I can't remember. Let me look that up real quickly. I have that in one of my videos. Pardon me while I look that up. Hold on. Genki Call. Detailed. Oh, fine. Don't show up. Genki Call lean. Detailed. Detailed info on every class currently in the game, and I have all of the information down in the description. And for Stormheim, I said it right, whee! Stormheim, that is Titan. I should have known. Of course it's Titan. Derp. I had a herp derp moment. Alright, so if you're using Titan class, your entire team will be from Stormheim. So the upgrades are attack, attack, armor, attack, attack, gain 4 life, gain 2 attack. Deal 3 splash damage to a random enemy and freeze the first enemy. So I'm going to get that leveled up because I have plenty of ingots from my daily delving. And I will explain my team now. So for these early levels, you're not even going to be fighting Zuul'Goth on the early levels. So I'm using Black Manacles. You can always use the Mountain Crusher in its place. Then I have Zephyros, because Zephyros is literally the only troop that I could find that does damage to all enemies, and I want to blow through these early levels. That's what I like to do. I like to just one and done, and I will be able to do that with Zephyros here. And he gains bonus yellow mana from yellow gem matches, which is good for my team. We have the Fire Giant, and I'm going to come back to him in a moment. The Frostfire King is from Frostfire Keep in the Underworld. It's towards the top on the right a little bit. He is the legendary from there. He does splash damage to 2 random enemies, burn the first group, freeze the second group, and also he freezes and burns a random enemy when you match 4+ gems. So that is going to be very important in a moment here, because this is why I'm bringing the Fire Giant, because he does triple damage if the enemy is burning. And then he'll create 10 red gems if the enemy dies, which will feed the Frostfire King back and forth that way. Won't need this much firepower early on, but you know, and he gets bonus red mana for the team from red gem matches, which also is going to feed the Frostfire King. So this is my thinking on my team, and let's get in here. I did one battle with it. Zephyros wiped them right out, so I have not come up with a higher tier team just yet. I think this is going to be fine. The column is up and down. We're going to do this column because it has 2 yellow gems, and wipe them out. Whee! Woohoo! Alright, let's see. Stage 1 is done. Stage 2. When this team stops working, then we need to bring the Godslayer in. That is Halfgrim, Half-Giant, and I will come back to that in a moment. let me show you the Halfgrim Half-Giant so I can explain. He's here in the shop. He is the God Slayer. And you can see you have guaranteed additions of this team when you get up higher in the tiers here. And the reason why is because, well, first of all, he does, with his damage, it's boosted by his life, and if they're a boss, that's Zuul'Goth, he does 3 to 5 times damage based on ascensions. And what that means is, at his base rarity, he will do 3 times damage. Right now I have him at legendary. That means he'll do 4 times the damage. If I get him up to mythic, he'll do 5 times the damage. So on the traits here, doesn't matter. This, you do not have to have this troop traded because he has no skull damage reduction, meaning you're not going to have him at the front of the team. He's not going to have a chance to use skulls on Zuul'Goth unless your whole team dies. So if you don't have the trait stones, or if you're low on trait stones, don't bother trading him with this unless you just feel like putting him at the front of the team and putting him at risk of dying. But, you know, that's my opinion. And you can do whatever you want. That's just my suggestion. So let me go back here real quickly and see if I have enough to level him. Here he is, Halfgrim, Half-Giant. So I could buy another tier and I could get him up to mythic level, probably. Let's see. 8, yep, I only need 2 more to get him up to mythic level, and I may do that. I enjoy raid boss, so I may, but for the moment, I'm going to leave him where he is. We're not going to add him to the team until we get to the point that we're having trouble with Zuul'Goth, because this is going to be much faster. The nice thing about Frostfire King is that he does splash damage, and that means that he's going to damage up to 3 enemies at once, depending on where they are in the team. So I don't want to take the yellow off of the board. I want to leave it for Zephyros. He's going to be full mana on the next round, so I'm going to do this instead. And now I'm going to, I know there's skulls there, I don't care. I'm going to, okay, we'll do this. This counts as one of the gems, so that makes 2. And it wiped him out. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Moving on. Now I know a lot of my guildmates are going to be using Mistralis on this raid boss, but I also know that not everybody has Mistralis, so I do not have it or her on my team at this moment. I may add her later, but I will also come up with something for you folks that don't... What did I just cast? Oh, I forgot I had the Black Manacles. I do have 2 troops that can do damage to all enemies right now because I brought Black Manacles with me. You can use Fiendfire, you can use anything here. You could use the Fire Ruby Staff is one of my favorites. Just something that's going to do damage to all enemies that doesn't contain these colors. So you want green or purple would be best. But watch, if you use green, be sure to change the banner. Alright, we'll get back to it here. I could have live streamed this, but I may get interrupted again, so I may have to walk away again, and that would not be good for a live stream. So, okay, we'll cut lots of yellow on the board. I'll have to show you next round, or here. Not here. So, every yellow gem he hits when he destroys a column is an extra 10 damage. That adds up very quickly. And you know, scatter damage only goes so far, but it's still pretty cool with a 10 times boost ratio. So, I like it. And it's really working out well on these lower levels. Now we're fighting Zuul'Goth now, but I still think that we don't need to change the team just yet. Valraven! Alright, I'm taking the skulls. Scatter damage does more damage. The fewer enemies you have, the more damage scatter damage is going to do. Oh, Zuul'Goth is not hurt. Not hurt enough. Alright, I may need to switch this around and put the Frostfire King above the Fire Giant, simply... Well, no, it doesn't matter. There isn't a mana block between them, so it totally does not matter. Never mind. We'll stick with this. I'll edit the team in a little bit, and we'll try out some other things. This is just my preliminary team. Whee! Look at all the green! Match 4 gives me a random freeze, and burn. This one must be immune to burn. Yep, this one's immune to burn, so we'll take that. That's another one immune to burn. Uh-oh. Well, that's going to make a difference on my team. Definitely. So let's do this. Purple. Purple's good for me. Except I want some red. There we go. Just not doing a whole lot of damage to Zuul'Goth down there. But we'll get... This is going to do damage twice. Oh! He killed me! Whee! Okay, I gotta pay more attention. Maybe I'll just go ahead and edit my team now. That was awesome. Alright, let's change this up. So, I'm gonna try the new weapon, Ginormous. Ginormous. Ginormous, where is it? It's a cleaver, right? Ginormous Cleaver. Same colors I had before. Zephyros needs to come in. Halfgrim is going to do that bonus damage to... Ooh. Nope, we're good. We're good. Alright, except I am definitely changing the class. I'm going to change to Titan for the sake of this. Because of the weapon, I do have my Titan at 100%, so when I'm no longer recording, I will change it. But let me grab this team code. I may not even want this team code, but I'm going to grab it just in case it works out nicely. Alright. And then we'll change the banner to something else. Definitely plus brown. Let's say minus green. Plus brown, minus green. That looks good to me. That looks perfect. Zuul'Goth. Okay, we'll do that. See how it goes. Now, we do have some of these guys that are immune to burn, and that is going to be a problem. But I'm still liking the idea of the triple damage from the Fire Giant on those burning enemies. He's immune to everything, so... Alright, let's try this. I need to come up with something for people who don't have... This guy's not a legendary. Yeah, he's pretty low rarity. But somebody that doesn't have the Frostfire King, you can get him, if you have access to the underworld, you can get him from Frostfire Keep with your Chaos Shards if you have some, and you don't already own him. So, this creates blue and yellow. So, blue and yellow. So, we're going to hit Zuul'Goth. Got a match 4. Not enough. It's not enough. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and cast that because I don't want to wait. I'll do this. Whee! I like the Frostfire King. He's fun. And if you don't have Mistralis, you do have something doing some splash damage twice to random enemies, so that's cool. And the freeze is excellent because it means they don't get an extra turn if they have, if they get a match 4+. These guys are not immune to fire, so that's good. Valraven! Really want to burn before I cast. Let's do this. Get rid of Zuul'Goth so we don't have to worry about it. I want to cast with the Frostfire King before I cast with the this guy because he does triple damage and that's the whole point of him being here. But, you know, when I get higher level, that shouldn't be a problem. I really need to look at some higher level. You know what? Higher level, or just take out take out the Frostfire King and put in a second Halfgrim, half Giant for when you need him. I don't know. I'll look at the troops again in a minute. Alright, plenty of that. I need some red. Thank you very much. We'll take care of Zuul'Goth here first, of course. Ginormous Cleaver, it's fun to say. It's ginormous. This guy's immune. Of course he's immune. We'll just hit him, take him out anyway. The cat will not stay off of my lap tonight. Please take your cat. Thank you. Meow. Alright, let me look at these troops real quickly here. I'm going to sort by base rarity. We're going to skip by Bonebiter. We're not fighting any undead, so no Ice Witch. Wait. Okay, Keghammer. Scrymere. No, you can't, he, cleanses and barrier, moves them to the front. No, I don't like that idea. Yeah, you could do that. Zephyros is only epic rarity. You could put him in here. But if you do this, because you don't have the Frostfire King on the earlier levels with the black Manacles, be sure to put Zephyros in the second slot, because otherwise you're mana blocking Halfgrim, Half-Giant. So do this instead so that you don't mana block. No, we still have a mana block. Whoa, that's not going to work. Never mind. I'm going to move this back down. Let me see what else we have here. This could work. This would be a good mana generator for your team. And Zephyros was along as a mana generator as well. So I would say Fomorian would be good if you don't have the Frostfire King. Yes. Because he does, and he does damage too, so that's cool. Side note, you cannot stun the raid boss Zuul'Goth. You can in PvP on player-owned Zuul'Goths, you can. But when we're doing raid boss, he's not just impervious, he is invulnerable. You can't curse him, you can't do anything to him at all. So Essence of Evil will do absolutely nothing to him. All it's going to do is explode things on the board and get you some mana. So just side note, don't try to use the Essence of Evil on Zuul'Goth here in raid boss. Going back at it. I'm going back in. Cover me! Oh, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Alright, we definitely want to use this guy first. We're going to freeze and burn here. And then we're going to do some triple damage here. What? Awesome! That works great. Neat. Alright, now I already copied this team code down. I'm sure of it. I better grab it again just in case. I'm pretty sure I already did this, but I just want to make sure I have the team code. And then if you have Mistralis, let's see. Let's see a good Mistralis team. Hyndla could be really good on there, and she does splash damage, and she summons. So Hyndla could be very good to have here if you're worried about losing. I just maybe do this, and then put Hyndla at the bottom. I think that would work just fine. I'm going to stick with this team, though. If I come up with something that's amazing using Mistralis, I'll post it later, but Halfgrim is really your most important troop to have along. I do recommend... what was I going to say? I have no idea what I was just going to say. So, for higher levels, let me go ahead and take care of this. I really should go for Zuul'Goth first, but I've got him mana'd up. We'll take care of him now. Oh, they're not burning. I forgot. Oops. That's alright. We'll get that taken care of. Here we go. This should take care of it. Alright, for higher levels. If you have the Trickster shot, this weapon is unbelievable in these events. So let me show you. The Trickster shot is going to be available next week. Is it next week, Zuul'Kari? Is it Zuul'Kari? Mm-hmm. Yes. No. Zuul'Kari is from Bright Forest. So Zuul'Kari is where we're going on Monday. The next Monday we're going to Bright Forest, and you will be able to get this if you don't have it yet. So, Trickster shot. Boop. Trickster shot eliminates all armor from an enemy, does damage, gain 2 magic boosted by armor eliminated. Are you kidding me? On these higher levels when you're taking so much armor off of them, let's say that you're taking 100, or they have 99 armor, you're going to get 1/3 of that as a 3-to-1 boost ratio, so you get an extra 33 damage. So this jumps from 34 to 67, and it goes up and up and up, and you can imagine the more armor you're stripping, the better it's going to get. If you don't have the Trickster shot, then I would recommend either Earth's Fury or Mang. So they have the same color. Earth's Fury is going to give extra attack to your entire team. It's going to strip all of the armor of the one you hit and then give extra attack to the entire team. It has a 3-to-1 boost ratio. Whereas the Mang has a 1-to-1 ratio. So eliminate all armor from an enemy, then deal damage. Gain attack equal to the armor eliminated. So in some ways the Mang is more powerful because it's got that 1-to-1 ratio, but it's only adding to your hero. So if your hero gets killed off, you're going to lose all that buff. Whereas if you're using Earth's Fury, it's buffing the entire team with a lower boost ratio, but it's still pretty powerful. As you might have seen if you saw my World Event team from earlier in the week, I'm using Earth's Fury. It is in the Soul Forge right now, so you can grab it if you want it. But yeah, I absolutely recommend Trickster shot if you have it. If you don't, if you do, change the change this. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. What is that? That is not what I wanted. How did that happen? Hold on. What happened? That is weird. That's better. Okay. That was so weird. I do not know how that happened. Let's do one more battle. And then I'm going to end the video. How about that? Yeah. Let's see. I need red. I need blue. I need yellow. I'll do yellow. Get some more red here. Take care of Zuul'Goth down here. We'll freeze and burn them. Do some triple damage to the one that's burning. It doesn't matter. I'll get rid of Glutmaw because Glutmaw sucks. We don't like Glutmaw. Glutmaw can devour us. We'll do that. Nice. Nice! Okay. We'll do that. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please do keep in mind for the higher levels, one of the weapons that's going to strip armor, Trickster shot, Mang, or Earth's Fury, whichever one works best for you that you have, and that is going to help you immensely on those higher levels. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!